Y'all want to jump into the list of demands that has been presented to Kyrie? He's been presented a list of action items that need to be completed in order for his suspension to be lifted. Along with that, Nike has suspended the Kyrie 8. No sneakers, none of that, no payment. It's dark out here. They're trying to cut the guy's water off. We have the list here, right?
Yeah, we do.
Let's read the list.
It's 6 things. 1, apologize/condemn the movie. 2, $500,000 donation to anti-hate causes. 3, sensitivity training. 4, anti-Semitic training. 5, meet with the ADL, Jewish leaders. 6, meet with Joe Tsai to demonstrate his level of understanding. Where you all want to start? We can break them down one by one.
Well, where does everybody stand?
Fuck that list. That's where I stand.
I think that everyone's proving each other right in this, in a bad way.
I think that he works for somebody. So when you work for somebody, you have to adhere to some of the policies of the company that you work for. So if you say something and the company deems it something, they might take you to say, yo, you gotta go see a psychiatrist. Yo, when cops shoot somebody or cops do some bullshit, they make them go to certain trainings or go take certain classes before they deem them fit to come back to work, right? So I'm not opposed to that. I'm opposed to them ordering him to spend his own $500,000.
Which he did, right? And they rescinded it or something, if I recall correctly.
I don't know about that.
I think he made a
There
donation.
was an announcement made that him and the Nets made a $500,000 donation.
And then I think that there was an announcement made that the whoever they made the donation to rejected it.
Didn't accept it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But again, I think it's bad that they mandated that you have to spend your own $500,000. Now, the sensitivity training, cool. If my boss says I have to go to sensitivity training, then I should have to do that.
We've done it here.
Even that part though, like most
Word, yeah.
what we have, most jobs give you some type of a handbook, code of conduct. You get something upon joining this company that outlines, yo, if this happens, these are steps that happen afterwards. So it's like, I don't know if that's happened or not with him, but to just pick this and say, all right, you got to do X, Y, Z. I was lost at apologize and condemn the movie that fam, I just put a link out. And I know we had the discussion whether it's promotion or not. I do think it is promotion, but to sit there and tell me I have to condemn that, I might agree with something in there. That don't mean everything that movie says I'm standing behind 100%. I don't got to condemn the whole movie. It could be a couple lines in there that I fuck with, that I think makes sense. How you tell me I have to condemn and apologize about something that y'all... I didn't make that movie.
I haven't finished the movie. I watched the movie. There are some educational pieces in the movie that I think that the masses are unaware of.
And sales from the movie and streams for the movie have skyrocketed.
Gone through the roof, bro.
They've also changed the price of the movie.
To buy it, it was $50.
Wow.
To rent and buy it
To rent it, I paid $11 to rent it.
up from the $4 or whatever it was.
Yeah, it's $49 to buy.
Wow.
On Amazon.
And normally with a lot of Amazon shit, if you're a Prime subscriber, you can watch it, stream it.
I am.
Nah, you're gonna pay to watch this no matter what. It's completely behind the paywall.
I didn't know that.
And so, yeah, because so now that just goes into what some of the people's argument is. So some other people's argument is, you'll condemn Kyrie. Let's say he is promoting it, right? So he puts a link out promoting it. Yeah. But when you jump on Amazon Prime, it's right there. Nobody saying nothing to Bezos. Shaquille O'Neal dissed Kyrie, and I was so disappointed in him doing that because a movie theater that you own and that you have a partnership in had the movie.
Oh, wow.
You get what I'm saying? So how you diss him for putting some shit on his Instagram when a movie theater that you own was showing the movie for view?
Well, and Instagram does have a lot more reach, but I agree with you. I agree with you. It is,
your stance is your stance. If you think that he's promoting it by sending out a tweet, nigga, you promoting it by putting it in your movie theaters.
I'm going to offer some pushback.
Shoot.
Jeff Bezos is responsible for supplying over half of the country with mail daily.
Goods.
So, yeah, I mean, I keep saying that it's a power thing. We all agree there.
Yeah.
But I think the Bezos Amazon example, I see the internet saying it, is where some of that comes into play. You can't do nothing with somebody that does that for this country. There's nothing they can say.
So time out. Ain't that Kanye's beef?
What?
Kanye's beef is, when people have a certain limit of power or a certain level of power, then they are almost untouchable. But when somebody else is powerless or less powerful, then the same rules don't apply.
I also could be wrong about this, but I believe Amazon allows people to sell shit. Like, it's not like they're handpicking shit.
Gotcha.
Like, it's like a free marketplace type of situation.
Indeed.
And not to say that they shouldn't be held responsible for some of this shit.
No, it is. It's a fair market.
Yeah.
If I want to sell
Socks.
KKK socks, KKK socks, I might be able to do so on Amazon. I'm not, don't quote me, but I might be able to do so. If I had a film of KKK or Birth of a Nation, you can still buy that.
They're gonna quote you. It's fine.
You get what I'm saying? You can still buy that on the platform. So I don't think he should be guilty. I'm saying, but when you start talking about promotion, and that was the thing that Kyrie got knocked for, was quote unquote promoting this particular item, then everybody else that's selling it, aren't they doing promotion as well?
I think that Amazon should have the same way that Twitter or Facebook or anything have guidelines of shit that you can sell. If that's going to be the case, you know what I'm saying?
Then it's not a fair marketplace.
No, it's not.
No. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you have a good, you should be entitled to sell your good.
Yeah.
It's a market for whatever good.
But if you're Amazon, I don't have to sell your shit.
Yeah, I'm about to say I don't have to sell.
True.
You can sell your good wherever you want. You can't
That
sell
is-
it here.
That is true.
Get your website up.
Yeah,
Go get your shit
go
popping.
do your
Out
own
there,
thing.
get it on your
As
own.
far as Shaq and the movie theater example, was the name of the movie theater Shaquille O'Neal?
No.
Okay, so that's a businessman standing behind whatever his businesses are doing.
And it also potentially, he might not have any fucking input on what movies are being played.
Might
there or
not.
Potentially. You
So
know.
when Shaq says something, and I do think that our pundits were a little harsh. I do believe that.
I do.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Harsh.
Charles Barkley.
Harsh.
Y'all, Stephen A. It needs to be said that outside of this anti-Semite conversation that's being had, black media has had a thing for Kyrie Irving for quite some time.
They have.
That part is being left out of this entire conversation as well.
They have.
So, I mean, now people are saying, oh, these talking heads that have their checks signed by the... They've been on his ass.
Black media has had it out for anybody who is quote unquote woke. Like
Or
once you get to that wokeness, and you start kind of going your own way and leaning against what everybody else is saying, they have it out for you.
It's true.
I don't agree with the promoting of the movie. I don't agree with the handling of this. I don't agree with the list. I kind of get a little bit. I kind of
No, I got half of it.
the list. I
Most
get,
of it I agree with.
But he can accomplish that list in private. He could have accomplished that list without it being made public.
We don't need to know
when it was
this is your
completed.
checklist.
That could have been between the front office and him. We only know this stuff
Because they released
somebody keep putting it out,
They released it.
and that just brings back all the trauma of getting lynched in front of niggas, and that just brings sick thoughts back for black people. That's my issue.
Noodle bun. Enough, Daddy.